Hello, my younger brothers. I'm your elder brother Kiran Roy. Hope all of you are doing awesome. So, for those who have just known me, I'm a professional guitarist and I'm the founder owner of Guitar Hall Academy. My academy is running since 1998. I started Guitar Hall in 1998 and I have a chain of guitar academies, guitar showrooms. I also have a guitar factory. I have around 8 brands of guitar which is being which is being manufactured. I have 8 brands in the market currently. We supply guitars all over Asia and even out of Asia, basically all over the world. So basically, throughout my life, I played with lots of rock bands. I've toured, I've performed with lots of rock bands as a lead guitarist. I've also done a stint of 4 years in Bollywood. I have played guitars for some of the biggest classics. So that is my background basically, and I've been counseling students since the past 20 years. So since the past 10 years I've been counseling professionally. Before that I used to counsel unprofessionally, as in I did not used to charge anything, but I used to counsel my students. That time I did not do it like in this scale at which I'm doing currently, but the first 10 years of my career I used to counsel my students or whoever used to come to me from word of mouth. So that's how, because I've been a psychology student ever since I was a child, as in not a child, but I developed keen interest in psychology. I had made one video in my Hindi channel wherein I explained how I got into psychology, because I was rusticated from my engineer. I was suspended from engineering college for 1 year, but I had no idea. I had no clue what I should do, because at home I did not say that I am rusticated. So I had to leave my home for my college, so that I could not make my parents come to know that I am suspended. So I had to go out in the morning and come back in the evening. So, but where would I go? So during that time, I had taken admission in an arts college next to my house. SIS college was the college. So there, I was like a living nightmare. But it's there, in arts we had this subject called as logic and psychology. So one or two lectures I had attended, and it's there that I like found a deep inclination towards that subject, though I did not read or even buy a single textbook for that matter, because I had gone there just to have fun and just to while away my time. That was my main, but accidentally, because all the good things happens accidentally only. So though I was an engineering student, but I developed a deep understanding and love for psychology subject. And it's then I used to go to cyber cafes and I used to download lots of research papers along with guitar notes and tabs. I used to, along with guitar material, I used to download lots of psychology material as well, and which I used to study once I used to reach home. So that was one secret studies which I used to do, which even my own parents were not aware of, not even my friends were aware of. That I'm, because I was completely anti education, right? My image was that of an anti education purpose. So I was that of an anti education person. So by no means, by no ways, I could make anybody aware that I'm studying psychology. So indirectly, my understanding and observation, and as it is, my observation skills were like colossal ever since I was a child. I had a very two things I was blessed with was strong memory and strong observation skills, and that coupled with my love for psychology got me to a very good level, as you can see, which I am at currently. So that's my background basically. So today I'll be addressing one important topic. You all think, what do you all think, that currently you don't have a girl, but you, all of you think that if I study hard, if I get a good job, if I build a good body, if I have six pack, if I grow a beard, if I grow a beard and all these things, I'm going to attract her. If I learn guitars, I will get a girl, right? All of you think that if I buy a very good car, I will get a girl. If I buy a good sports bike, I will get a girl. The list is countless actually. But all of you think that if I do this, I will get a girl, right? The answer is no, because a girl does not have anything to do with you. They don't even care what your goals are, what your purpose is, what your feelings are, what your emotions are. And as for your family, they're least bothered about your family. They've got nothing to do with you as a whole. They are only concerned about what other people like, what other girls like. Take for instance iPhone 16 Pro, which was launched just like a few months ago. You saw the line when the first iPhone was about to get sold in all of the showrooms in India, for that matter. This was the case even in USA and other places. But since I live in India, I'm giving you the example of India. There were people who had camped the night before. All of them had camped in front of the showroom. And out of them, all of you saw the reels which were circulated that time. If you would have noticed, you would have seen you would have observed one thing. More than 50% were women. Now you only tell me, why were women camping for an iPhone, for a thing they are like, "No, me stand in a queue? No ways. I cannot stand in a queue." That's their attitude commonly. But why were they camping all night to get hold of the first iPhone, pink color? That's because other girls are doing it. Since their friends are doing it, they want it to. As I said, the topic of today's video is girls only like things or men which other girls love. I'll give you another prime example which just happened recently. Coldplay concert happened in India, as all of you must be aware of. You must have seen girls crazily clamoring for tickets. They were like in a panic mode just to procure tickets. But you must have observed one thing: nobody even had a clue about who Coldplay is or what Coldplay is, for that matter. Forget even listening to any of their songs. You might have seen the reels which were circulated. Girls were just, they were just like waving their hands. They had zero clue about the lyrics. They were trying to sing, they were trying to show others that they are such big fans of Coldplay, but they had zero clue. They had zero idea about what the band is all about. But why were they clamoring for the tickets? Because other girls were running after it. They had a FOMO, that I don't want to be left out of the fun. Since other girls were running after Coldplay tickets, even they ran after Coldplay tickets. Some got, some did not get. Whoever did not get were begging on social media literally, can you please arrange to me also, like since I have a few connections, many girls were after me, sir, can you please arrange for Coldplay tickets? So that's the case. They have no idea, they have no clue, but still they wanted because other girls wanted. So basically, girls are wired in such a fashion that they want what other girls want. And mind you, it's what other girls want. They are not bothered about what other men want. There is this point which you need to note. It's point to be noted. They are only interested in things which other girls want. You might have seen another example I'll give you, Hrithik Roshan, for that matter, any other actor for that matter, but Hrithik Roshan's example I'm giving you. When he had bursted through the circuit, five girls must have been his fan. She used to go They used to go gaga about, oh, he's so handsome, he dances so good. Like that, even other girls started falling in love with him. Other girls started liking him. So it spread like an infection basically. From five girls, 10, from 10 to 100, 100 to thousands. Other girls were falling in love with him not because they like him, but just because other girls were falling in love with him. That was the idea. And suddenly, out of a blue, now suddenly after that, he became out of favor. So some of his movies started flopping, Mission Kashmir and all. I'm talking about that time when I was in college. Actually, that time I'm talking about. I had observed this thing, that from that time only my psychology studies had begun, no, in my mind. So I'm talking about what I had observed that time. That Hrithik Roshan was a craze. And suddenly, some of his movies started flopping. Mission Kashmir, then Main Prem Ki Deewani. Though I don't know if that was a flop, but he was highly irritating in that movie. Whoever had seen it would be aware of it, because I remember I had seen that, had watched that. I was unfortunate enough to watch it in a theater that time with a girlfriend. So that was my worst nightmare. Till date, I remember that nightmare, that torture which I had to endure. So after a few movies of his like that, he fell from that limelight. Now he was no longer a hot property amongst girls. So that's what happens. if the friends of that girl like somebody, then she wants that. So I'll give you another example. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, because in this channel I have lots of new viewers as well. In my Hindi channel, people know me because that channel has been around for quite some time now. But this is a brand new channel, as you can see, hardly 400 subscribers. So I had been a big playboy, which I had stopped since the past I would say 2.5 years ago. I had stopped that, but prior to that, before that, I was a proper playboy because as I said, I'm a rock lead guitarist. I played rock guitars with big bands. I played to sold out arenas. So I happen to be a playboy. Whether you call it good or bad, I don't care. But that's how I am. That's who I am. That's who I was. Whom I can be again in the future. I'm not denying that. I can definitely, though currently I'm going through. Currently I'm following semen retention, but in the future, who knows? I can again get back to that because I don't consider that as bad or anything. In fact, I consider sticking to one woman for the rest of your life as something foolish. I don't consider being a playboy as anything wrong. So I was a playboy, right? But do you know, to be a playboy, I did not have to do anything. It all started because I used to play in a rock band, in one of the best bands I used to perform. It all started, I'm explaining you from where it all started. I used to perform with good rock bands. So after a few concerts itself, I got a couple of chicks. From those couple of chicks, I got more two chicks. So seeing that I'm having no shortage of girls around me, more girls started getting attracted towards me because now I was in demand. They wanted what the other girls have. They wanted what the other girls are fancying. They wanted what the other girls are interested in. Because I was not in demand because I play awesome guitars or I was a good person. In fact, during that time, I was every mother's nightmare. I used to abuse, I used to fight, I used to gamble. I was a poker champion. I used to go to Goa. There were two things which everybody knew about me. That either he must be performing somewhere, and if he's not touring, he would be in Goa in a ship, in a casino ship. Because I used to participate in poker tournaments, and every couple of weeks or whenever I'm not performing, I would be there. That was my lifestyle. So, in short, I used to do all the bad things. I used to drink from morning till night. I was a chain smoker. I never did drugs though, but I had all the bad habits in the world. I used to fight whenever, very frequently. I used to fight frequently. So, still you will ask me, then how come still you used to have so many chicks around? Because as I said, they were least bothered about how my thinking is, what my aspirations are, what my goals are, what is my purpose in life, what my emotions are, what I feel like. None of them were bothered even a bit. They were just bothered about, since he's in demand, since other girls like him, I also want him. That was the idea. So this is what my today's theory is all about. That a girl never likes, a girl never loves you. She only loves what others love. So that was the beginning. That in spite of having all the bad habits in the world, girls used to flock towards me just because I already had some girls with me. That is how I turned into a playboy. So as I said, I did not have to do anything for it. Everything just happened because throughout my life, that has been my story. I always followed law of abundance. I never followed it. That I had it by default, which I soon discovered later on. With money, I made more money. With little bit of talent, I procured more talent in guitar playing. With small business, I acquired a larger business. With few girls, I acquired more girls. So that is how it works basically. Law of abundance, which I call it, which is a proper term. It is not something which I have invented. It already exists apparently. So that is the theory behind it. That if you have something to play with, you can attract and gather more. That is the idea. So that is what helped me in having and dating more girls. So the bottom line is, they don't love you, they just love what others love. Because as I said in my other videos also, in my Hindi videos, I had made one disclosure that a woman, they don't love you. They just love that feeling of being in love. So when she happens to be with you, for that first year, you happen to be that catalyst who is producing those chemicals, those three chemicals which is responsible for her feeling of being in love, which wanes from the first year onwards, and by 1.5 year onward, it's completely gone. So that is when all the problems surface. So if you think that this girl is madly in love after me, you are completely wrong. She's not madly in love with you. She is madly in love with the feeling of being in love. It can be anybody else. It's just your turn for that time being. As I said, you're just the catalyst for that period. Very soon, somebody else will take your place and she will start getting that same feelings all over again. Because the same feeling can be had only once with one person. It cannot remain forever for that same person. But yes, there's a catch in the story. That same feeling can again be attained, that same chemical reaction she can again attain, but with a different person. So that is why you might have seen one thing. You guys say, no? All of you have told me, sir, I was with my wife for 7 years. I was with my girlfriend for 8 years. I was with my girlfriend for 10 years, 15 years for that matter. But the day she left, she did not even turn back and look at me. How could she be so heartless? How could she have a heart of stone? How could she be so stone hearted? That's because at the first place itself she never loved you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She never had any love for you, because there is nothing called as love in this world. There is nothing called as love. It was just that chemical reaction which she was deriving, and you happened to be that catalyst. You were the catalyst which was making her develop those chemical reactions, and that was what was giving her that feeling of being in love, which she was in love with. Are you understanding that connection? She never loved you. That's why when they cheat on you, when they leave you, they don't even look back, and you guys are crying, you guys are heartbroken, you guys are wondering what the fuck happened, man. She did not even look back at me. How cruel could she be? That answers your question. That's the biggest proof that it was not you. She was just behind you because at that particular time she found you desirable. But once her agenda was done, once those chemicals had weaned, you were of no use to her. You were of no value to her. That's the harsh truth which I'm trying to bring in front of all of you. So the bottom line is, if you ask me what I should be doing under this scenario, I would suggest never ever run after girls. Do the things which you love doing. For example, as I said in the start of the video, I said that a guy goes to the gym under the impression I will get a chick. They start learning guitars to impress girls. They grow a beard because girls find it masculine. Whatever they do it in the expectation with the hope that they will find a girl. So that is the biggest mistake you're doing as a man. Whatever you do it because you love it. Whatever I did in my life, I did it because I loved it, not because I wanted something in return. And there are not many things that I love. I just love music, I just love fitness, I just love to lead a stress-free life, a peaceful life in isolation, away from people. And I'm doing exactly that, and I'm very happy with my life. So don't ever do anything for girls. I mean, under the impression that girls will like it if you do that, because they are not going to like you as it is, because they don't love you. I'm repeating myself to drive home my point, that they don't love you and they never will. They are just concerned about what you provide, about what other girls see in you, and for that feeling of being in love. They have nothing to do with your thinking, your aspirations, your goals, or your purpose in life. They are least bothered about it. So don't even think that it's that woman is going to be with you or remain with you forever. Nobody is forever in this life, my friend. So whatever you do in life, just do it for yourself. Stay away from the 4 evils which I always say. The first is addictions: drinking, smoking, drugs. Second is porn. Third, stay away from girls. fourth, it's gambling. The person who has full control over these four can have control over anything in this world. They can reach godly state, because I had made a reel about these four things which I have stopped completely. I used to do all four of them, in fact in excess. But I am amongst those rare apex predators currently who's sitting on the top, who has full control, who has conquered all four of them. Because in the reel I had mentioned about this. So majority, because that reel got around 1.5 lakh views. So like majority of the comments was saying that I have one out of it, I have 2 out of it, I have 3 out of it. Majority said, sir, I do all 4 of it, like you, which you used to do earlier. But just 1 or 2 comments I received who said, sir, I used to do 2 or 3, but currently I have conquered all of them. So currently I am also like you, I have reached your category. So I saluted them. So even through my today's video, I would like to let you know that if you wish to be a man of purpose, then gain full control over these 4 things and focus on your goals and purpose. And then that will give you that immunity towards the attitude of the women towards you. Because women, even if they are with you, they are there for their agenda, for their reasons, about what you are providing them, about that catalyst which I told you, remember? Because you are that catalyst. It's not directly related to you. It's not you she's in love with. You are that catalyst for igniting that chemical reaction within her. And you are temporary. You can easily be replaced. And the truth, the harsh reality, she'll soon get bored with you. How much of a good you might be, she will soon be bored with you. And soon she will chase that same chemical concoction through somebody else. That's the harsh truth, my friend. So always keep in mind, don't run after girls, don't run after women. Just chase yourself. Just chase your purpose and keep on constantly bettering yourself. For example, bettering is one, you can suppose out of these 4 things which I mentioned, even if you happen to have 2 out of it, 3 out of it, start eliminating them and start seeing the difference. You will reach a new level altogether if you start eliminating those bad habits and the vices. Okay, so I'll sign off for today. Do ponder over my words. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment. I will personally comment. Alright, Jai Hind.